Aloha mai kako. Welcome to WāKahikoWednesday yet again. My name is Iāsona. I'm one of the culture educators here at the BishopMuseum. And today I wanted to talk a bit about something that's upcoming. This coming Sunday, October 16th, is the birthday of Princess Victoria Kaʻiulani. And so in honor of that, I wanted to talk about both her as well as someone else who that's an important date for, who is her mother, Princess Miriam Likelike. And so thinking first about Princess Likelike, she is part of the Kalakaua family. So her older brother is David Kalakaua, who became king. Her older sister is Liʻuokalani, who was then queen. And they also had a younger brother who was Prince William Pit Lelelo Hoku. And they particularly were known as Nalani Eha, which means the four royal ones, both in terms of being royal personages, but also this is a name that refers to their work as composers. This is something that they're all four of them very well known for. There are many different compositions and many different songs that they wrote. And we can see Princess Likelike right here. And now this is a painting that dates back to 1874, so at the time she's around 23 years old, and at this point she has yet to become a mother. This is about a year before her daughter, Princess Victoria Kaʻiulani, is then born. And also this would be right after her brother Kalakaua has now become king, so now she has become a princess and heir to the throne potentially. Now her brother remains king up until 1891, and at that time, when he passes away, that is when Liʻuokalani now takes over to become queen. And at that point, her heir, when she becomes queen, now becomes Likelike's daughter, Princess Victoria Kaʻiulani. And we're going to take a look at another painting this way, so I'll start moving in that direction. But while we're going, I'll explain. Now, why is, at this point, Kaʻiulani become the heir? Well, previously, Prince Lelelo Hoku has passed away, and Likelike herself passes away just at the age of 36. At that time, Kaʻiulani, her daughter, is only about 12 years old. So she loses her mother quite young, and shortly after that, she is sent away to get an education in England, which is actually very close to the homeland of her father. So her father is Archibald Cleghorn, and he is originally from Scotland, comes to Hawaii as a young man, and ends up marrying Princess Likelike, marrying into the royal family, similar to one of the founders of our museum, Mr. Charles Reed Bishop, also originally of foreign birth, marries into the royal family. So this is a few instances of this happening at this time. But while Kaʻiulani is studying in England, she makes some time to go up to Scotland to see her father's homeland, and in a way exploring this other side of herself, because on the one hand she is Hawaiian royalty, part of this royal family, but on the other hand half of her ancestry is Scottish, and so she's getting a chance to see that place where that side of her family has come from. And while she's there, she comes upon a landscape and decides to paint it. So this is one of her talents. Part of her education is in painting. And so she paints this Scottish landscape around 1891, and it's inscribed on the back as a gift for her father. So it's something that she gives to her father, a view of his home as a birthday present, something to give to him. Now, tragically for Mr. Cleghorn, not only will his wife pass away quite young, but ultimately Princess Kaʻiulani passes away also quite young, only at the age of 23. And Mr. Cleghorn lives on, but without his wife, without his daughter. One last thing I wanted to mention, which was there was an earlier talk I did up here that mentioned some of the royal estates, the ali'i homes that were once in Waikiki. There was also a home for both Likelike, and then it passed on to Kaʻiulani, and that was a land called Ainahau, and you can see something of the site because there is now a statue of Princess Kaʻiulani that is down there in Waikiki at the site of what was once her estate. But with that, that's all I wanted to mention, just to give us that reminder of these people who have lived in the past, and to think of her, especially on her birthday coming up on October 16th. Other than that, we'll be back again next week with another Wakahiko Wednesday. We encourage you, as always, to come and visit us here at the Bishop Museum, or you can visit us online at bishopmuseum.org. I am Iāsona, coming to you from Bishop Museum, and for now I will say ahui ho.